Hello friends, today I am going to read the story Who Will Be the Ningthou? Who will be the Ningthou? The king is called a Ningthou and the queen is called a Lama in Manipuri. This is the story from Manipur about what qualities would make a good ruler. Long ago, in the land of Kangli Park in Manipur, there lived a Ningthau and Lama. They were loved dearly by the people. The Ningthau and Lama, on their part, never stopped thinking about the Miyam, the people. Our Miyam should be happy, they said. The people were not only the ones who loved the Ningthau and Lama. The birds and animals too loved them. The Ningthau and Lama always said everybody in Kangli Park should live in peace, not only the people, but the birds, animals, and trees. The beloved king and queen had three sons, Sanajoba, Sanaema, and Sanatomba. 12 years later, a daughter was born. She was named Sanatombi. She was a lovely child, soft and beautiful inside. She was loved by one and all. The years went by, and the children grew up well. And then, one day, the Ningthau called all his ministers and said, "It is now time to decide the Tungi Ningthau, the future king." The ministers were shocked. "But, O Ningthau, what is there to decide? Sanajoba, your eldest son, will be our future king." "Well," the Ningthau replied, "that's how it happened in the old days. The elder son always became the king. But times have changed, so let us select a king who is most worthy of becoming a king. We will have a contest to select the future king," the Lama said. And so, in the land of Kangli Park, there was a contest, a horse race. Whoever reached Takongnang, the banyan tree first, would be declared Tungi Nangthau. But then a strange thing happened. Sanajoba, Sanaema, and Sanatomba, all three of them finished the race together. They were expert riders, and all three reached the finish line at the same time. There was great excitement. "Look at them," the people shouted. "Shagol Toba Nupa, such fine horsemen." But one question remained. Who would be the Tungi Ningthau? The Ningthau and Lama turned to their sons. The Ningthau said, "Sanajoba, Sanaema, Sanatomba, you have proved that you are fine horsemen. Do something different, each one of you, so that we can decide who will be the Tungi Ningthau." Suddenly, Sanajoba mounted his horse and held his spear straight in front of him. He looked around. There was a hush among people. What is Sanajoba, the eldest, going to do? They thought to themselves. Sanajoba then looked at the huge Kongnang standing majestically in the distance. He praised the tree standing majestically in the distance. He praised the tree and jammed his horse right through it. "Bravo, bravo," the people shouted. "Tauro, Tauro," and then they fell silent. Now, it was the turn of the second son, Sanaema. What would he do? Sanaema too looked at the Kongnang as he mounted his horse. Then he too rode towards the tree, harder and harder. The people watched in silence, afraid even to breathe. When he was really close, he urged his horse to jump higher and higher. The horse rose until horse and rider jumped clear over the huge tree and landed on the other side in a wonderful motion. The people breathed in relief. and said in unison, "Fajai, Fajai! Wonderful, wonderful!" And now it was the turn of the youngest son, Sanatomba. He too rode his horse towards the Kongnan, and before anybody knew what was happening, uprooted it. Triumphantly, he carried the tree to the Ningthou and Lama and laid it at their feet. Shouts of Taro, Taro, Fejai, Fejai filled the mountains. The people grew restless. Why were the Ningthou and the Lama taking so long to make the announcement? They craned their necks to see what was happening. The Ningthou and Lama were watching Sanatombi, the 5 years old daughter. She looked sad and lonely. She stared at the Kongnang, which lay dead by the throne. Birds flapped worriedly around, searching for the homes in the tree. Sanatombi walked up to the Kongnang and whispered, "The Kongnang is dead. It was hurt by the spear, and now it is dead." The people were all attention. The Ningthou stood up. He looked at the three boys. He looked at the little girl. He turned to the people. "If anybody is worthy of becoming a king, becoming the ruler," he said, "it is little Sanatombi." It was she who told us to look at the soul of the Kongnang. Sanatombi feels the pain of others. She feels the pain of the people, the animals, the birds, and the trees. I declare Sanatombi the future Lama of Kanglipak. The Ningthou said. A silence fell. Everyone turned to look at the little girl, the future queen. There she stood, all of 5. There she stood, all of 5 like a small Kongnang, with birds flying all around her. They sat on her shoulders and on her heads. She held out her hands full of grains, and the birds flapped about her, picking the food. A Lama is one who doesn't hurt anybody in the kingdom. A story by Indira Mukherjee. Thank you and have a nice day. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye and have a good day.